Hello everybody, my name is Manan. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about everything that you need to know about the Estonian e-residency. What is it? How to apply for it? Is it just a hype or a marketing gimmick? Or there is an actual benefit that come from having the e-residency? Let's dive into it. So the Estonian e-residency is quite simply a digital ID for anybody on the planet. By using this ID, you can essentially take part in all the online transactions and the online environment that Estonia has to offer. It allows you to sign documents, it allows you to make companies, it allows you to open bank accounts. But more on that later. How did e-residency come to be? Now, e-residency first started in 2014, actually the same year that I came to Estonia. Estonia thought that, okay, we have this very cool infrastructure. If you know that in Estonia, everybody has their own ID card, it's a digital ID, and almost 99.9% of all the services that you might need, property, business, banking, transactions, everything that you need to do from a bureaucratic perspective and even from a private perspective as well, can be done online. Estonia decided if everything can be done online, then why don't we allow the same benefit to people who are outside Estonia as well? Because it doesn't make any difference, right? Whether you are sitting in Estonia and operating your own company, you could be sitting in Sri Lanka, for example, and operating an Estonian company. So that is how the e-residency program started. The e-residency program was very unique. At that stage of time, it was a flagship program from the Estonian government, and at that time, there has been no such program in the world. Most important thing that you need to know is that you need to collect your e-residency card. You will get a digital ID card like everybody else in Estonia. You will need to collect that in person. That is the hardest part because your fingerprints need to be captured. You can apply to online wherever you are in the world. It will take almost 30 days for your decision to be processed and everything. There is a fee of about 100 euros, and once your application is approved, then you can go to your nearest collection center, give your fingerprints, and then you can collect your ID and start taking part in all the things that you can do with the Estonian e-residency card. Now, what are really the benefits of the Estonian e-residency card? Now, as I said before, e-residency is majorly for business. If you have an e-resident card, you can form a company in Estonia online and you can operate this company from anywhere in the world. That is the biggest benefit because then it gives you the flexibility to access so much opportunities and so many different things that are not available to you if you are sitting, for example, in any other country. Now, there are three key major benefits that Estonian e-residency offers to entrepreneurs. Number one, access to EU. If you have a company in Estonia, which is a member of the European Union, then you can do business in all of the EU, which means that you will benefit from one of the largest single markets in the world. EU access to European market. Number two, financial processes. Now, Estonia has consistently been ranking at the top of the tax competitiveness index, which means that tax rules in Estonia are quite simple, easy to follow, and there are no complications there. So financial benefits are also here. I mean, I'm not talking really about the taxation because in Estonia, taxation is not the lowest as compared to many other countries, but the ease of rules and regulations and the openness on which you can do your business. Number three, the digital infrastructure that Estonia has to offer. As I said before, there's almost everything that you can do with your Estonian digital ID. You can make a company, you can do transactions, you can submit your tax returns in less than 5 minutes. And this is something that is like really time consuming anywhere else in the world. I mean, not everything is as good as it seems because there are some problems with this program as well. Firstly, banking is not easy thing. I've heard a lot of e-residents complaining about that they cannot open banks for their own companies because the bank then asks that what is your relationship to Estonia and do you have any partners or anything, which might be easy if you are physically here, but if you are an e-resident who just wants to open his business here and has no other ties to Estonia, then it might be very difficult to open your bank account, and this is a big problem that I have seen e-residents complaining about. Number two, and this is the most important thing that many people confuse, it does not give you any resident benefit, like physical resident benefits. Like you cannot come to Estonia, you cannot travel, and you cannot live in Estonia based on this document. I mean, quite simply, it is just an ID that gives you the possibility to access the digital infrastructure of Estonia from no matter where you are. There are some ways in which this can be leveraged to an actual residence, but those are complicated and those require very experienced lawyers. And if you are looking to leverage that to actually get residence in Estonia, then please reach out to me and I can get you in touch with some very competent people who can help you in that matter. And number 3, there are some sectors that might be a bit challenging for e-residents to access. I mean, most of the times I have seen that this works really well in terms of digital goods. But for example, if you are in the financial industry, then you might need some licenses. For example, crypto is also a big thing, but you also need some kind of a license for that as well. So make sure that you understand what kind of business is it that you want to form in Estonia before you apply for the e-residency. So there you have it, everything that you need to know about the Estonian e-residency program, which is going on for almost 9 years now. There are more than 100,000 e-residents right now in the world. And this is mind-boggling because that is more than the population of many cities in Estonia. These e-residents have formed almost 25,000 companies who are paying millions in taxes to the Estonian government, and it has quite much turned into a cash cow. Now, let's see how this program goes, because Estonia had the advantage of being the first mover. So Estonia was the first, but I think many other countries are trying to look into this program and trying to copy that. And let's see how much can Estonia keep its position as a country that entrepreneurs want to form companies in. Thank you. And if you want to form your own company, if you are looking to become an e-resident, then please reach out to me. I'll put the link down in the description below. Reach out to me and maybe we can find a solution together. Thank you everybody for watching, and I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next one.